Did you ever wonder how the world would look if one man conquered most of it in his early 30s? Let's start with Alexander the Great's beginnings. Born in the city of Pella, in the heart of ancient Macedonia, Alexander was the son of King Philip II and his wife Olympias. From an early age he was groomed for greatness, destined to follow in his father's footsteps. But his education wasn't limited to the arts of war and governance. At the age of 13, a young Alexander found himself under the tutelage of none other than the esteemed philosopher Aristotle. For 3 years, Aristotle instructed Alexander in a range of subjects from philosophy and politics to science and art. This comprehensive education not only broadened Alexander's horizons, but also honed his leadership skills and strategic acumen. Aristotle's teachings played a crucial role in shaping the young king who would become one of history's greatest conquerors. Now imagine being crowned king at the tender age of 20 and immediately setting out to expand your empire. This is exactly what Alexander the Great did. Upon his ascension to the throne, he wasted no time in embarking on a series of military campaigns. His early victories at the Battle of the Granicus River and the Battle of Issus were clear demonstrations of his military genius. At the Granicus River, Alexander led his troops to victory against a massive Persian army, employing an audacious attack strategy that would be studied by military tacticians for centuries to come. The Battle of Issus, meanwhile, was a testament to his tactical acumen, as he outmaneuvered a much larger Persian force and claimed a decisive victory. These early triumphs were not just battles won, they were statements made. At such a young age, Alexander had already shown the world his military prowess and strategic brilliance. What would you do if you had the power to conquer the world? Alexander the Great aimed to do just that. Picture a young king just 20 years old, with an ambition so colossal it would change the course of history. Alexander's gaze was fixed on the horizon, on the entirety of the known world. His campaigns were a testament to this ambition, stretching across diverse lands, from the sun-scorched deserts of Persia to the fertile banks of the Nile in Egypt, from the ancient civilizations of Mesopotamia to the exotic realms of India. Each conquest, a new jewel in his ever-growing empire. His thirst for dominance was unquenchable. Every victory was but a stepping stone to the next campaign, the next challenge, the next world to conquer. Alexander's ambition was not merely to rule, but to create a world united under one banner, his banner. His ambition was larger than life, and he stopped at nothing to achieve his goals. Ever heard of the saying, cutting the Gordian knot? This is where it comes from. Alexander the Great, during his campaign in Asia Minor, came across a peculiar challenge in the city of Gordium. Legend had it that the person who could untangle the intricate Gordian knot would become the ruler of Asia. Rather than fumbling with the complex tangle, Alexander simply sliced through it with his sword, symbolizing his pragmatic approach to problem-solving. His journey then took him to the far-off lands of India, where he faced one of his most formidable opponents, King Porus, at the Battle of the Hydaspes River. Despite the vast Indian armies and unfamiliar terrain, Alexander's tactical brilliance prevailed. This battle was a testament to Alexander's unyielding spirit and military genius, showcasing his ability to adapt and overcome even the most daunting of challenges. Even in the face of seemingly impossible challenges, Alexander found a way to triumph. All great stories must come to an end, and Alexander's was no different. The illustrious life of Alexander the Great ended abruptly when he was just 32 years old. His sudden death sent shockwaves through his vast empire, leading to its eventual fragmentation. Yet, even in death, Alexander's influence was far from over. His greatest legacy was perhaps the spread of Hellenistic culture throughout his conquered territories, from Egypt to Persia. Alexander's vision of cultural integration transformed the face of the ancient world, merging Greek ideas with those of the East. This fusion led to an era of remarkable advancements in art, literature, and science. Alexander's empire may have crumbled after his death, but his spirit lived on in the Hellenistic cities that thrived long after he was gone. His life, though short, left an indelible mark on history. Despite his early death, Alexander's influence reverberated throughout history, shaping the world in ways that are still evident today.